Hi, so we have our friend Craig here, and Craig, you have a really incredible testimony with the water. Can you just share how this water came into your life and what it did for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have CTE, and I have suffered from a lot of concussions through the years, and I had an injury about 7-8 years ago that left me in a permanent state of double migraine. It was either double migraine to extreme headache, 24/7 essentially, for 5.5 years. Just locked me into that trauma. And I've known of Kangen and even have drank it on a number of occasions for 15 years, 16, 17 years even. And when I learned, I was a total yes. And then I went to a doctor who was one of the only ones helping me, a phenomenal naturopath. Doctors from all over the world would come listen to him speak. So you think this guy's the truth. He's the only one helping me, etc. And I said, hey, how do you feel about Kangen water? This is, all these years ago. And he goes, Kangen water's amazing. He goes, but you don't need Enagic. They're the overpriced original. So I just thought that was spoken word right there. So anyway, for 14 plus years, I've been drinking ionized water. Then this injury happens to me that puts me in essentially a permanent state. It's incurable, says Western medicine. Average lifespan 52. A lot of NFL, pro fighters, UFC, they have this condition. Muhammad Ali, people like that. And so anyway, I own hyperbaric oxygen chambers. I have done everything you can think of. I've leveraged over $1 million and $100,000 on top of that, trying to get better. When Kangen came around, I literally was like, I'm really stoked that you're excited about your Kangen machine, but I'm far more broken than what ionized water is going to do. And plus, I've been drinking ionized water for 15 years. It has not helped me. I got $20,000 hyperbarics, and I have used every modality and mixed them up and reconfigured them and blah, blah, blah for all these years. I wish that would fix me. She persisted, kept delivering water for 3 months. I wasn't drinking it necessarily. I wasn't drinking anything. I was not hanging on, vomiting blood on a regular basis. So many other conditions. It was a long list of suicidal level conditions. Anyway, we end up going on a physical road trip where the only water was Kangen water there, and it's Course Kira. And she also, most importantly, taught me how to actually drink. So got me learning how to actually consume water comfortably to get up to a gallon plus a day. My second day of drinking 9.5 at a gallon, at least over a gallon rate, I woke up for the first time in 5.5 years without even a headache. Wow. I certainly didn't think it was going to be permanent from all of the failures, all of the hundreds of thousands of dollars with the world's best specialists and teams telling me I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I subscribe to permanently being broken. And so day 2, night 2, still no headache. Next day I wake up, no headache. I'm like, well, we've changed elevations, et cetera, et cetera. It's been 1 year and 8 months. I have had roughly 5 headaches since then, and it's because just still human, had dental work. Another thing, I forget what I even did. I did saunas back to back or something like that. Yeah. 1 year and 8 months, and I've been up. My cognitive has resumed. My articulation has resumed. My heart rate was 120 beats a minute resting for the first 2.5 years. Yeah. Severe head trauma. And this has been since day 2. Since then too, if you can imagine, I have a pretty big network of people that are injured or hurt. Yeah. And I've been able to help a number of my dear loved ones as well. Same thing, and it's been 100% every single time. So, and inspired by y'all, love y'all.
Oh my God, thank you, man.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for sharing.
Kangen water, y'all. There's no comparison. I mean, the engineering all by itself. I literally was drinking dangerous water. Right. To look at the breakdown, drinking heavy metals and mold with machines that aren't even cleaning themselves.
Right. Yeah, that's a big.
14 years, never cleaned the machine once. I thought switching the filters was the cleaning. And then this is designed to live for decades. It's a no-brainer.
No-brainer. So. Thank you.
Powerful. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm so glad you don't have those migraines anymore. I hear you.